Dr. Miller is a graduate of Brown University and Harvard Medical School. She completed her family medicine residency and a primary care research fellowship at the University of California, San Francisco. From 2004 to 2006, she was a Braidwell Fellow with the Integrative Medicine Program at the University of Arizona. So I welcome this evening Dr. Miller.
My personal opinion about a raw diet is that there might be some element, some essence that we don't know yet. Just like I was talking about the soil somehow transmitting something to our gut, that we're just starting to discover. There might be something in eating foods raw, some energetic matter that we don't know about yet. But the scientist in me has to sit back and say, well, what is the value of a raw diet? And to me, it's severalfold. One is that you are truly getting this very undiluted quantity of nutrients. And as we saw in that study, people actually raise their vitamin C levels and their zinc levels and so on because they haven't been cooked away, they haven't been denatured. You're also getting an awful lot of fiber, which is great for lowering your cholesterol. It helps with your digestion. It feeds those happy bacteria in your gut. It has many, many purposes. But maybe in our culture, one of the most important roles for fiber is that it fills you up. And so you don't need to eat so much of foods that are going to make you fat. And in a culture where we really are all struggling with too many calories, I mean, we're bathing in calories as well. That's actually a very attractive part of the raw food diet. And when I watch my patients, diabetics in my practice, start to eat raw, they lose gobs of weight. And that in and of itself probably has a very powerful medical effect on them. It shuts down a lot of the inflammatory processes in their body because of the mere fact that they've lost these fat centers in their body that tend to promote their pancreas to make insulin and things like that. So when you're in medical school, you don't learn a thing about nutrition. And that doesn't come as a surprise to any of you here, I'm sure. I mean, I had one half-day lecture on nutrition in my 4 years in medical school, and it had to do with how to hang total parenteral nutrition food in a bag for patients in the intensive care unit. So that really was my nutrition education. So then you go out into the real world as a doctor, and all that you see in primary care are people who are suffering from diseases that are caused by their diet. And you say, well, this is a terrible disconnect because I'm supposed to be treating these people, and yet I have no training in what I'm supposed to be treating them. So that really, for me, is what sent me on this voyage to places around the world, from this book, The Jungle Effect, to look at these diets that were being eaten by people who still did not have the modern chronic diseases that I saw day in and day out in my practice in San Francisco.